We live. Hey y'all, I'm back with another key session. My key session is with my beautiful Sydney sister from motherfucking New Orleans. Her name is Jada, the Black Beauty. Y'all know I really love her, and I told y'all, bitch, I'm trying to keep these key sessions going. So y'all know it's when Miami meets Nola, or however I wrote it, when the Nola meets Miami. Yada. Oh, bitch, I'm finna go ahead and play my little rain song. We finna go ahead. Finna go ahead and get this shit popping. So I already got y'all hoes already in here. Like I said, when y'all come in the video, like and share and like the video. We just finna go ahead and jump right into the key session. Um, hey Anthony, hey Ivory, hey K Hirsch's kids, Tyrone David. What's up, baby? Y'all know what I'm finna do. I said 10, but Sookie, hey baby mama. Let me go ahead and y'all know. Y'all know I gotta play what I need to play first. Billy boy, ding, 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 Billy boy, ding, 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 ding. Billy boy, ding, 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 Billy boy, ding, 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 ding. Billy boy, ding, 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 Billy boy, ding, 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 ding. Billy boy, ding, 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 Billy boy, ding, 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 ding. Naturally style. What's going on, baby? I'm finna play this one more time, cause y'all know how I do. Y'all already know motherfucking know this my shit. So Billy boy, ding, 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 Billy boy, ding, 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 ding. Billy boy, ding, 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 Billy boy, ding, 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 ding. Billy boy, ding, 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 Billy boy, ding, 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 ding. Billy boy, ding, 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 Billy boy, ding, 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 ding. Also, y'all know for the play, I had to get y'all hype. Y'all know I had to get y'all hype. And then, as you know, this is my little I want you, 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 I want you to come on over. Mm, come on over the chicken. Yeah, yeah. I want you to come on over. Get y'all fat bed by the ass, so we come over to the chicken, bitch. It's going down right now. Come on over the chicken. Leash, what's going on, baby? Leash, won't you come on over? Sylvia, what's up, baby? Come on over the cheese gang. Solo, what's up, baby? Nene Arnold, what's up? Y'all know which I love, Jada. I told you I was gonna do something with Jada. I'm trying to do something with all the people that's in the LGBT community that's really doing something with their life and bitch. Like when Jada came over here, I watched their story. I seen their story on Facebook, when it was going around. I don't know, it's when they first did it, but I seen it and I was like, bitch, yeah. And then one day I was at Oliver house, and then her brother Brandon pulled up. And I'm looking at Brandon and I'm staring at Brandon. I'm like, bitch, I know Brandon. I know Brandon. And Oliver was like, um, so Oliver was like, well, girl, you ever seen the two twins that was on Facebook? And one of the twins is a trans and one of the trans is the boy. She was like, bitch. I was like, yes, ho. She said, bitch. I said, I knew that face from somewhere. When they came over here, they did the spotlight session with TS. They actually really did a good job, a really good job. And I fell in love with both of them at the same time. And the reason why I I gravitated to Jada because Jada is very pure, very pretty to be a black dark skinned girl because they never really give the dark skinned girls anything. You have to be light skinned, you have to be Spanish, but Jada is sickly to be a dark skinned girl. And I love dark skinned girls because my mama is a dark skinned, both of my mamas is a dark skinned girl. So I know back in the day, you had to be a light skinned hoe to really get in. So back in the day, they really was never really giving the dark girls any play. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, Yvonne. So, bitch, that's why I fell in love with Jada. And me and Jada been conversing, and me and Jada been talking. I haven't really reached out to Brandon yet, but I got Brandon number, so I'll probably try to schedule something with Brandon. If not this week, probably one day next week. Because like I said, these people really been busy, and Jada really could cook. So when she came over here, she had brought Madison some stuff that she had made. It was some barbecue mussels and shrimp, and bitch, it was sickening. Bitch, it was really really sickening. So I hope you guys liked my little video of me changing my clothes the other day. Like I told you guys, I'm just trying to give you guys content, keep my page really, really active. Um Tomorrow I'm supposed to go get my rental. Thank you, Sylvia. I'm supposed to go get my rental tomorrow because Friday I'm supposed to be going to Florida, just to chill with my family and doing the quarantine. Oh, okay, Suki. So, yeah, bitch. Like, I really love Jada, and Jada gonna be my good girl because me personally, I love girls, and I love people that's in our community that's not uppity. And when I met Jada, she never gave me uppity. She was very bitch open arms. What I'm saying, hugging me and all of that. So, bitch, I always, bitch, I love a sickly, beautiful girl. Um, So I love a beautiful girl. So Terry Riggles, my Patreon. I'm gonna be uploading videos on my Patreon. Tomorrow I'm gonna get up on my journey to go get this rental. I'm gonna get up tomorrow and just record and record and record and record and record and record and record. So tomorrow, that's what my day is consists of tomorrow. So I'm gonna bring my good girlfriend in here and let y'all, my good sister, let her introduce herself. And bitch, we're gonna go ahead and start our key session. So hold on, you ready, girl? I can see you. If you ready, just nod your head and let me know you ready. Okay, here you go. If she's ready. Oh.
Hey
Hey,
guys,
baby. How are you, beautiful?
I'm good. How you doing?
Where I'm hanging in here on this motherfucking sickly born ass quarantine Tuesday.
Okay.
Um, you know, so this is my good girl, my good sister Jada. Jada, go ahead and introduce yourself. Let these hoes know where they can find you, where you at, what you do, and then we just gonna jump right into the key section.
Okay, so my name is Jada. I'm originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. I am an identical twin, and I am transgender. I'm the part owner of What You Cooking Baby, which is a New Orleans eatery. It's a New Orleans catering company that we operate out of here, out of Atlanta, Georgia. Some of the things that I've done, what people know me is I'm a part of Your Favorite Twins, which is my twin and I is a comedian group, and we do stand up comedy and stuff like that. I did a documentary called My Identical Twin is Transgender, and I also did a documentary with a 9-year-old transgender girl back in Fort Dix, New Jersey. That was on Truly, which it what used to be Barcroft Media. I've also been in media outlets all over the world, but last year I was in the Daily Mail not once but twice. I do a lot of media interviews within the LGBT community. I'm a big sister, a mother, your favorite auntie, whatever you want to call it.
All of that good shit. So
Oh, but let me tell them where they can find me.
go
You can
ahead.
find me on Instagram. That's Jada Black Beauty. You can follow me on Twitter. That's Jada Black Beauty, and on Facebook it's Jada Gremion. That's my last name. It's spelled GRE million. Cause I'm gonna be a millionaire, baby.
Hello,
What's that?
bitch. Yeah. So, like I told the people when you first came here to do the show with Mary, like, bitch, I fell in love because I had already met your twin Brandon, and when I seen Brandon, I was at Oliver House getting, copying my copying my medication, and he pulled up, and when he pulled up, I'm staring at him. I'm like, I know this boy. Like, how you see a bitch somewhere on the corner where you remember them from. So I don't know why until he left, bitch, and said, girl, you know who that is? I said, who? He said, have you ever seen the identical twins on Facebook? I said, bitch, that show is. So
Right.
me and Oliver that night, we was like, I think that they will be a good look for the spotlight session with TS. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna ask Brandon. And he was like, I'm gonna make sure Brandon asks Jada. And so when you came, I already kind of had a feel of who you was, so I was
Uh,
always just looking on. Cause like I said, I never been to the Nola, but bitch, I love y'all accent, and I just love y'all period. Because
oh, that's so sweet.
it's like to me, it's like a Miami thing. You know what I'm
It
saying? Like
is.
it's similar to Miami, but y'all got y'all own accent. So I really lived for you, bitch, the first day, and I was like, bitch, I want to do some shit with you, and bitch, we here now.
What's gay?
So growing up in New Orleans, how was it for you? Like being a young teeny bopper. Did you know at a young age that you were always going to be trans, or trans was just something new?
So like so for me growing up in New Orleans, it was more so of like people kind of identified who you were before you even knew who you were. So it
Mm-hmm.
was like it was always one of those things. But like I said on a spotlight session, I actually used to play basketball, and a lot of people don't know that. But I used to play basketball, and I used to participate in a lot of other sports. But people try to label you before I was even labeled. So people was like, oh, he gay. Back then because I'm using past tense
Mm-hmm.
gender pronouns. Oh, he gay. Or there was he assisted. It was one of those things. This before I kind of knew who I was, but early on I can't say I knew I was feminine, more feminine than the average teenage boy. So I knew something about me was quite different, but it's not until I learned to identify what it is that I was that I was
Mm-hmm.
able to blossom and kind of like work my way through that.
So by you always being feminine and the boys always picked on you, because see, when I was younger, I used to get all the boys because I was feminine. Like the boys would be a magnet to me. The boys would drop into me, and the boys would be infatuated with me
Right.
because, like,
And they wanted to eat.
yes, because you a boy, but you act like a girl. But I'm
Right.
confused, so I don't
I don't know how to like this.
know. So when I was in elementary school, bitch, I had boyfriends. Like boys was sucking my dick in elementary. I was giving the boys a little throat. You
You know what's so
know.
funny? When I was growing up in New Orleans, they had this one guy, I would not name his name, but he used to break my legs in the project. He used to break my ankles literally. Like me and him would fight, and he would always break something on me. And it's so crazy. It's like when I got older, mind you, I wind up seeing him, bitch, and we wind up having, and we wind up, yes, bitch, and we wind up being like in a little fling, bitch, for like months. You get what I'm saying? So the children be knowing what they want. No
Yeah.
shit.
So when I was a young boy, like all the boys always was magnet to me, and I'm like, bitch, what's going on here? Like,
They
girl.
wanted to be.
On the inside, when I was younger, I didn't never felt like a girl, but just to see the boys, how the boys act with me, it was like, oh, well, bitch, I feel kind of, bitch, I feel kind of
Something
real.
different.
Yeah. So then when I got like in middle school, okay, so I'm gonna give you because I never told this story. Eighth
All right.
grade year, I was in middle school. It was well, we was in grade from sixth, seventh, and eighth grade. I went to this alternative school. It's called Ruth Orange Crusade. It's in Miami. It's like alternative school slash like a alternative school slash a school for the special needs. So
Okay.
I was going to that school because bitch, I had a bad attitude. So bitch, I was going to that school. So being sixth, seventh, and eighth grade, it was these two boys. Bitch, I never played with them in sixth grade, but seventh grade we used to go to music class, and it was
Uh,
like music class. Like you'll have the music room, and then on one side of the wall you have nothing but doors. And it used to be a room that we used to go in. Me and the boy used to go in. We used to play with each other.
like what? What y'all used to do? Beat each other meat?
Bitch, I'm looking. Let me see you. What is cute? So the real dirty boy, he was real dirty and ugly. I never liked him. The other boy, he was real cute, but he ain't had no dick. Dick like this big.
It was Cinti.
So we was in there. So bitch, one day I had the ugly boy. I was in there playing with the ugly boy, bitch. So I'm telling the ugly boy, bitch, I want your friend, bitch. Like, you
Right.
damn your friend, bitch. Yeah, you and your friend, bitch. And ain't nobody got to know.
Right.
He was like, I was like, he get down. He was like,
I don't know.
bitch, no, but see, that's what he told me now. So bitch, he was like, I don't know if he did that, but I was like, well, bitch, I'm not having you unless I can have him.
Him.
If you
Right.
gonna
Word.
get the equation, bitch, here's the goal for
Right.
me and you. So one day, bitch, me, I was in there playing with the ugly boy, bitch, and the friend walked in. And when the friend walked in, bitch, I was like, oh,
Right.
baby, a dream came true.
Right.
So, bitch, the ugly boy dick is bitch huge, 7th grade, dick all out. I'm like,
Right.
oh yes, bitch, my dick
So
out.
you
It's just
been
big.
there.
I see, because that's why I knew what I was at a young age. Because, like I said, my auntie always called me a faggot. I used to dress up in my grandma's clothes. I used to wear my mama's clothing. So all my life, they always called me fag. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I embraced it at a young age. But like I told you, by me being feminine, the boys always grew to me like magnets. Like, bitch, I was
Right.
like a magnet for the boys. The ugly friend did all out big as fuck. I'm like, yeah, so bitch, I got my dick out here. You know, bitch,
Right.
you over there. We having a tug of warfare, bitch.
So did you top him or did he top you?
I was in 7th grade, so it wasn't. It was nothing but fellatio. It was nothing but good throat.
Okay. Neck dinner. A neck dinner.
A neck dinner. It was a neck dinner, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, bitch, we in there. You know, we playing tug of war. So when the fire friend came in there, bitch, I gay. I was like, what's the bitch? I told you, right? So the fire friend came in there, bitch. The fire friend came out. He pulled it out, and he was so fine, Jada.
I would have been over. Well,
Jada,
that's how the niggas is to today. The
Jada,
niggas like,
I'm
guess
looking
what?
at it. You say, bitch,
The
like,
niggas like that these days. I'm like, what the fuck?
the grass, you know, I played
What a
women
rest,
on.
bitch. Where the rest at?
Oh, Jada, I'm looking. So I said, fuck this. Bitch,
Right.
I got my shit together. So, bitch, okay. So the classroom left, bitch. So me and the fire boy end up exchanging numbers. Bitch being on the phone all night, every day. Bitch, we get to school. Bitch, we was taking a test. So I did something that was bad as fucking school. So, bitch, they took me out of the classroom and put me in another room. Bitch, why you came in there and kissed me? So, bitch,
Oh, you gay?
bitch, I was feeling real. Okay, bitch, this is my man. This is my man. Fuck y'all.
Not I was feeling real, bitch.
This is my man. Because I always wanted him. So
Right.
I'm saying, so listen. Now I'm sorry thinking. So, bitch, did you two play with each other before? Because
Right.
how all of this does it happen like this? Bitch, like,
So I got a question.
go ahead.
Did y'all have a threesome?
We didn't have a threesome. I wanted it because I was that type of hoe.
Right.
I wanted it. For real.
Right.
So the next day, girl, all us go in the room. So bitch, I got the ugly boy with the big dick. I got the cute boy with the little dick. So bitch, I started eating the ugly boy because his dick was big. Like I'm not finna eat this. It's so bitch, I'm doing it with the ugly boy. So the fine boy come over there, girl, whatever. So it was a whole bunch of, it was a whole bunch of just, and they was cool with it.
Right.
8th grade year. So I'm gonna fast for the 8th grade year, bitch. 8th grade year come. It's like the end of the year, and we had a party. So like the end of the year, it's like you know how school for the end, you know how they had like the end of the year school party. So bitch, I was bent over on the desk, like bent over on the desk. Bitch, why the ugly boy came behind me and busted his shape behind me? Like, mm. I'm like, bitch, why would you do this in school? We can't fuck in school, sir. The ugly boy
Okay,
was so
bitch.
ugly.
Clocking your
Ninth,
teeth.
ninth
So
grade
was he
year.
out
No, they were stray boys. But
and giving all that? I should have grew up in Miami. No shade.
so bitch, they was giving all of that. So bitch, I don't know what happened to the ugly boy. 9th grade year, I go to the alternative school. The cute boy is there. He seen me, bitch, he gay. It was like he seen the motherfucking ghost. He was like, oh. And he was talking to my home, and he was talking to my homegirl at the time. Bitch, I never told his tea. I never seen
You was
anything.
one of the girls.
Oh, have you ever had a story like that? Have you ever had a school incident?
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Did I ever have a school incident? Have I ever had treat at school? Yeah, I did actually. I did. I did. But let me tell you the difference about me. So the difference about me is that when I was growing up, I always had like multiple boys, bitch, at school. It was never. You could curse on the YouTube live, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I always had like multiple boys at school, bitch. It was never like just one piece of trade or two pieces of trade, bitch. It was giving like 5-6 pieces of trade that was friends, bitch. You know that type too. You know, I was a mixy girl back in the days.
Oh, so
Don't
you
tell
was a girl
nobody.
like me.
Right. So it's so funny because the other day we was talking online. We was talking about like what's one of your favorite what's this word I'm looking for? Memories in school, but it was like what's that fucking word that people be using? Not mixy, but scandalous. What was one of your scandals at school? And so one of the scandals at school that I had was this boy. This boy, he was okay. He wasn't all of that, but all the like butch queens wanted him or whatever, and he wanted me. And what's the shade about it is that he used to do like fro. He used to do like I can't say too much because people will be like, bitch, they be clapping. I can't never get the girl that much. But he was like a scam or whatever, bitch, and he kind of showed me like a couple ropes and stuff like that too. I'll say that for for certain purposes. But bitch, what the gag was, bitch, I was talking to him and then he was talking to this other boy and I knew this and me and him was cool, but we wasn't friends or anything like that. We just was cool. Like I said, he used to scam. So this evening when we had left school, he had brought me to Saks Fifth Avenue, and I had a Louis Vuitton bag and some shoes. He had brought me some shoes, some expensive shoes, and a Louis Vuitton bag. And of course, bitch, I felt kind. I just thought I was feeling it. I was like, oh, bitch, I'm gonna break it up at school, miss thing. Because I used to wear shoes. I used to wear a new pair of shoes every Friday at school, bitch. I was the cleanest bitch growing up. Miss thing, when I say I was sick, man, I was nothing to be played with. So bitch, I came back to school the next day, bitch, feeling like cunt. And just so happened, the boy that he was talking to too, he bought us the same bag and the same shoes, bitch, and we wore them on the same day.
No.
Yes, girl. Yes, I'll never forget that as long as I live, bitch. He turned it on me and brought me this, bitch. I was feeling it. I thought I was the cunt, Miss Thing, and he brought us the same Louis Vuitton bag and the same shoes. Let me make sure I don't want no messages coming through. All right. So he brought us the same shoes and the same bag, Miss Thing. He tried it. So that's my scandalous moment.
Oh my
I
God.
never tell people that either, bitch, but it was very scandalous.
And so what happened with you in the so when y'all went to school, what happened? Like,
oh, so when me and the boy went to when me and I was at the word when me and the boy went back to school, I know it sounds bad, but we was like kind of cool with it. Like the conversation was like, oh, you talking to him? Oh, I'm talking to him too. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like fell back after that moment, and then they wound up getting a relationship for like 5 years. And then we became cool, and then he started going with my other friends. So I was always like, I just played the backfield, but he was still breaking bread because he was scamming and stuff, and he showed me ropes and the thing, and I was still getting my expensive labels and stuff. So I think.
So because I got another story. So when I get in high school now,
can you tell me about the time in high school when you got caught sucking dick behind the bleachers?
I never got caught sucking dick in high school. I never got caught sucking dick, period.
I did.
Oh. But I told you it's gonna be a key session, girl. So go ahead, let's get these keys to going. What?
I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay. Ninth grade. Well, it wasn't even ninth grade because I was going to high school. This boy, it was Halloween time, and the boys from the project used to dress up as old ladies. Mm-hmm. So one of the boys dressed up as an older lady. Bitch, I never really paid the boy any attention. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all the story because I never really talked about this. I don't talk to people before about it, but I never really told them exactly how. So, bitch, one day after all the Halloween shit go over, bitch, I'm skipping.
You what?
I'm skipping class, bitch. Skipping, not going to class. So doing everything else in the schoolhouse, but not going to class. Bitch, I'm in the 700, 500 wing. Bitch, at Palmetto Senior High. This is Palmetto Senior High in Miami. All the bitches from Miami, y'all know Palmetto Senior High. Bitch, so, girl, I'm walking in the bath. I had to because I have a phobia of going to the bathroom when it's crowded. You get what I'm saying? I have a phobia because I was molested, so I don't know who looking at who. You know, who looking at you. So I always had a phobia going to the bathroom. I'm in ninth grade now.
I can't hear people pee in the bathroom. It give me the creeps.
Bitch. So ho. Make a long story short. So bitch, I'm in the bathroom. A bitch come in the bathroom. I'm standing at the urinal because I don't use the urinal. But if I feel like I can pee real quick, I use the urinal. But if I feel like my pee gonna take a long time, I'm gonna go in the stall and lock the stall. Bitch, get to the motherfucking urinal, girl. Whip a piece out, girl. Pee in. The door stay open. The boy walk in. He looking at me. I'm looking at him. Bitch, he grabbed my piece. Ooh.
Your patience versus is everything, bitch.
Bitch, he grabbed my piece, hoe. So when he grabbed my piece, bitch, he said, the white boy walked in the bathroom. So when the white boy walked in the bathroom, bitch, we both jumped. Like, bitch, I went back to pen. So he said, bitch, don't go to sixth period. Meet me upstairs in the 200 wing, the bathroom. I said, okay. It's my angel. Bitch, I never went to sixth period. And I did exactly what he told me to do. Girl, go in the bathroom, girl. Mind you, this is the boy from the hood. He ain't with nothing but boy. You know, like he a boy.
Uh-huh.
Then he was talking to my homegirl. Well, him and my homegirl was, I don't know how, bitch, I don't give a fuck. So they went to doing whatever. So, bitch, he told me, he said, bitch, don't go to six, bitch, I ain't go to six, bitch. So I went to the bathroom like he told me. Girl, he said, go to the last stall and I'm gonna knock on the stall. So, bitch, he was running a little late. Bitch, I went to the classroom. Open the door. What's him calling in here? No, he ain't in here. He's going to the bathroom. He in the bathroom waiting on me. Bro, I put my motherfucking pants down, bro. When I tell you he ate me in the bathroom, bro, he was eating, girl. And I'm like, bitch, this make a long story short, Jada, I never went to 6 p.m. for the rest of the year. Never. Because baby,
you got your Cookie Monster noise in.
Baby, every 6th period, every day from my 6th period class was in the bathroom with him.
Right.
Never played.
Mine's not as exciting as yours. Like my fellatio story, mine's just not exciting as yours. It's crazy because it's so short. So it's really not one of those conversations where you be like, oh, bitch, I gotta tell you, Miss Thing. It wasn't like that, bitch. It was this boy from the hood. We could talk about that. The DL boys, bitch.
Yeah,
how
come
it was
on.
growing up. Bitch, the boys, bitch. I don't know. I was a fucking. I'm gonna tell you to be honest, and people don't know this, so I'm sharing a lot online. Bitch, I was a fucking mess growing up, Miss Thing. I was a fucking mess, bitch. I used to, bitch, be talking to the cousins, bitch, the brothers, bitch. I was that type of butch queen, bitch. Back then.
You was doing my number. That's what I be doing.
Bitch, I used to motherfucking have the brothers and the cousins, bitch, on lock, twirled around my motherfucking finger, Miss Thing. I was one of those type of girls. I was very mixy. But, bitch, when I tell you the girls used to be upset, bitch, because they couldn't pluck the trade like me. And it's so funny that we talking about plucking trade. I was on Instagram. I'm going to keep it very brief. I was on Instagram like 3 days ago. And this boy, bitch, from my hood had wound up liking my pictures, bitch. Like, he went to liking all my pictures, this thing. He coming to the DMs. He coming to the DMs. And I'm like, who this is? And he talking to me or whatever. And I'm like, I wonder if he know my teeth. But sometimes, let me tell you, this type of person I am. Sometimes I'll be like trying to like figure out what the person give. So they might not be a 9 factor, but sometimes I just be trying to figure out why they came here. Make sense? Mm-hmm. So anyway, girl, tonight one of my girlfriends had called me on the phone, and you know she one of those slick film queens. She like to try to get in and dig for everything, Miss Thing. So I'm just talking, because mind you, I have company, but my company went downstairs, so I could kind of share this. Okay. So she calls me and she's like, oh, what's his name? Blah 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 blah. Follow you on Instagram. So I'm like, who is that? So mind you, the boy recently followed me on Instagram, bitch. So I don't know his Instagram name by the back, like, girl, it's not that deep, but he did like a lot of pictures. So anyway, he messaged me, and we messaged for a second, blah blah blah. But it really wasn't about nothing. But I just really wanted to find out why he was here. And so she called me, and she was like, "Oh, what you call him?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know him, but girl, he followed me on Instagram." She was like, "Oh, girl, that's the boy that I was talking to for like 2 years. And sister, can you please not talk to him and stuff like that?" And I was like, "Well, first of all, I was like, girl, how old is that boy anyway, bitch?" She was like, "Girl, he's 22." I'm like, "Bitch, I'm 29. I don't want to talk to him." She was like, "Well, I mean, if you really want to talk to him, you can." I was like, "No, bitch, you're not gonna give me permission." Because, bitch, if I really wanted to talk to him, bitch, I would have, and I can. And she started laughing. But it's just so crazy. Like, that's one of the things that you got to remember, like, being a film queen, and this is an important message, that, like, when you deal with a lot of film queens and a lot of girls, your sister and stuff like that, y'all going to eventually run into the same guy. Like, bitch, it's no shit. You're going to run into the same guy. And just so happen, bitch, if you respect her enough, bitch, you're going to respect her wishes and not mess with her trade. But then, sometimes it's a dog-eat-dog world. And it's just
I'm just like a squirrel trying to catch a nut.
That, but I'm not gonna talk to him anyway because he's like 22. But it's just crazy how
he cute.
Like, boots, Miss Thing. Boots. Bitch,
but what you should do, you should try to see if can you get your receipts? Cause see, I'm a girl of a receipts, Jada. Now, if I like a boy, and we talking, no, bitch, what the dick look like, and then
she kind of told me. She kind of told me what it looked like. But the shade is on top of that is that I know she wouldn't lie and say that she messed with him because I saw he was driving her car in one of the videos. I know her car because I've been in it. So I'm not that low down and be like, "Oh, I need receipts and blah 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 blah." I'm gonna let her have that.
So when
I don't like DL boys, no.
Me either. I don't like DL. No.
And especially out here in Atlanta. So the thing in Atlanta is that I mean guys all the time. Like, mind you, y'all don't really know me, like, personally, like, the people, not the viewers, not you, but personally, like, I attract hood boys for some strange reason. Like, they be going crazy over me. And
let me pause because you tall, you dark skin, and you're beautiful, and you got a nice shape, and you got these big ass titties. So when niggas looking at you, they like, "Oh, this a chocolate bitch. Okay, this an Amazon hoe. Let me see what she got." And you from the Nola, and I know that y'all could really turn up in the Nola. I never been to the Nola myself, but me just meeting New Orleans people, y'all give the vibe how Miami vibe. Y'all just got an accent.
Right.
You gonna always attract those boys.
Right. So I attract hood boys, and like I tell them, I'll be like, I'm trans or whatever, and then it's very like 9.5 out of 10, bitch. They be like, "Oh, I'm not interested," but you have to kind of break it down for the trade too. You gotta kind of be like, I'm not looking for nothing. Like, no secretive shit. Like, I'm not looking for nothing. Like, and then they'll respect you, and then you just kind of like go from there. But that's kind of like most of how my situations go and stuff. So no, I don't date DL, man, and I want to put that up there.
I don't like DL boys because when I was younger, like I said,
I feel like I've had my share of that, girl.
Huh?
I feel like I've had my share of like playing with the trade. At some point or another, you're gonna want a real relationship. You're not gonna want to play with the trade. You're not gonna want to do all of that. And then I know we're gonna get into relationships and and all those type of things. But
so me personally, okay, I was living here. I was living in Rex, Georgia.
Where?
Yeah, in Georgia, here in Rex, like Monroe, like towards, like going towards.
Somebody
like,
tried to get me to come over there and get my nails done, and I was like, "Girl, that don't even sound like it's in Atlanta." So no, I'm not coming.
So this boy was, he was a Spanish boy. He was writing me.
Let me open this window. Hold on.
Mama said she hot over there, all that ass over there. So it was this Spanish boy, y'all. And he was just liking all my pictures on my Facebook. Like, bitch just going berserk. Like, bitch, you know how when bitches first follow you, or, bitches, trying to pick bitch my Facebook, bitch, she like to damn out all my pictures.
You can see me still?
Yeah. So I jumped in his inbox, and I was talking to him. We talking, we conversing. So I'm like, I see you liking all my pictures. What's going on? I said, you single? You got a man? Oh, I got a boyfriend.
Why are you in my inbox?
I said, you got a boyfriend? Your boyfriend know you inboxing me? Yeah, he cool with it. And bitch, mind you, they stay in motherfucking but they stay almost in Atworth, bitch, which is a whole hour.
That's a whole hour, bitch, from Rex, bitch. Miss
Right, a
Thing.
whole hour.
Edward, bitch, Miss Thing is Powder Springs, Marietta, Smyrna. That type T, bitch. That's fall. Boots.
Be,
Pyro.
so girl, he just writing. So bitch, I was like, so what you doing this week? I said, what you doing next weekend? Let's link up. He's like, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna ask my boyfriend, can I come get you? I said, no, I was going through his pictures. I didn't know he had a boyfriend. So I'm going through his pictures. I see him on the picture with this boy. So I wrote him back. I said, you got a boyfriend? He said, yeah, I got a boyfriend. He said, but my boyfriend cool. Bitch got over there. He came and got me earlier. Bitch went and got his boyfriend from work. When the boyfriend walked out of work, the boyfriend was a cute, dark-skinned boy. Bitch, he was everything. So bitch, I fell in love instantly. Like, oh. So girl, we get back to their place, girl. We get back to the place. I end up, bitch, this was about a couple years ago, and I said I went live on Facebook, and I said when your bae got a bae. That was my hashtag for the whole time we was together. When your bae got a bae, because I was talking to the boy and his bitch, you already had a boyfriend, so it was like, oh y'all brought me in, bitch, I'm all game.
Right.
So we get there, so they talking or whatever. So bitch, me and the boyfriend. I liked the Spanish boy, but the Spanish boy was really, really extra. He was really extra.
Which was the boyfriend?
The boyfriend, no, it was the Spanish boy who was writing me. He was
Okay.
extra. The boy, the other boy, he was just cool, calm, collect, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So we get there. So we all us end up playing around. And when I got there, like I thought I'd been there because I stayed like the weekend with them.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, and I'm like, hey, like this is what y'all got going on? Like what?
Right.
Because I'm talking to the boyfriend, and then I'm talking to the Spanish boy. But me and the boyfriend had became so cool. So he was just telling me like, like we did this before, and like I really love him. I was like, but if y'all love each other, bitch, I won't be here. Cause bitch, I'm not finna share
Right.
bitch with my man. Period.
Not me either, bitch. It's not giving a
The only
no
bitch I'm gonna
shit.
share my man with is God. Ho.
Right. Pussy ass bitch. I couldn't share no boy, bitch. I like dick too much, Miss Thing. I'll be
So
over it.
we talked. He was like, yeah, every time we did this, he always initiated. So bitch, he filling me in. When we get back to the room, I said, hey, we all just need to, this ain't even about me no more. I remove myself out of this situation. I said, y'all got a lot of shit that y'all got to work on because I said, if y'all love each other, why I'm here? And I said, he said, this was the first time that you invited somebody over here. And he's
Right.
like, no, what? We always do this and we always do that. So I ended up just leaving because the Spanish boy felt some type of way because me and the boyfriend hit it off really, really good. And me and the boyfriend's really like I talk to him damn near like I don't really talk to him as much as I used to, but we still communicate. So I had my fair share of trying to be in a three-way relationship. That's not for me.
Right.
Have you ever tried
What's
to
it
do a
called?
three-way?
What is it? Poly something.
Poly, yeah, poly, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Have you
Poly
ever
something.
have you ever did
What?
a three-way relationship?
No, bitch. I like dick too much. You bitch. What Erica Badu said, she said, I'm a whole lot of woman, but not enough to divide the pie, bitch.
Right.
And you take that. But I wouldn't say that I was in a three-way relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't feel comfortable with people who have like boyfriends and girlfriends and be want to talk to me. That makes me feel some type of way because it's like, why your boyfriend or your girlfriend not enough? Or why are you married? Or you get what I'm saying? So I mean, I guess it depends on like if you know that or not. Because most people wouldn't tell you if they're married. They just do it. You know.
And so one of this other boy, because me and him conversing on Facebook, I liked him for a while. Recently, this was recently. I liked him for a while. I used to flirt with him on Facebook. So bitch, one day I just shut his inbox to flirt with him. And he came off the real. He was like, not no disrespect, but I got a boyfriend. I said I commend you 100% because you a real nigga. Most real niggas don't do that. Most real niggas will lead you all the way and then say, I got a boyfriend. So he was just like, I got a boyfriend.
It's crazy. But you know another thing that I'm starting to learn? I'm starting to learn that like it's okay to be 100% honest, like when you dealing with people. And I'm saying that because like right now, I had came out on Matt. You can I take the floor and talk about something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I had came out on Madison's show about being pansexual. And
Mm-hmm.
so a lot of people don't know what pansexual is. And pansexual is when you are attracted to people not because of their gender identity, but just who they are as a person. And
Mm-hmm.
so it's times where I find myself like being attracted to like masculine women. So I am attracted to masculine women, like Mimi girlfriend. You know what Mimi girlfriend is?
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of woman that I would date. And I find myself being attracted to transgender men, transgender men. And then it's not like with trans women or anything like that. I have a friend that likes me, but it's just I don't know, it just don't feel I don't know, it just don't feel 100% right. I don't know why. It just don't feel right. But what I'm learning about myself is that I'm learning to be 100% like honest. And I was talking to this trans guy, and he was just, and I'm gonna be 100% honest when I say this. He was like, "Oh, I don't want to get penetrated. I don't want to get fellatio. I don't want to, And it was just to me, it was a deal breaker, honestly, because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, being a transgender person, you're not born with all the parts. You're not born with all the equipment. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? And so, in order to have a successful soiree, you have to look at Brandon. There's Chi Chi right here.
I was just talking
In
about.
order to have a successful like relationship or anything like that, you have to be you have to learn how to compromise. And so what I'm learning is I'm starting to not put people in like gray areas, like it's black
Mm-hmm.
and white. And I'm being 100% honest with people these days. And so I told him I don't think like we're not compatible. You telling me you don't want to get fellatio and stuff like that. Because first of all, I don't know how to get fellatio to a vagina. I never have. But if I like you, excuse me, I will learn these things. You get what I'm saying? You're
Right.
not willing to learn. You're not willing to be with somebody like me because I'm always learning, and I'm learning the things that I like. You know what I mean? And so that's just why I'm at with it. My friends be like, Jada, girl, Miss Thing, you don't know what you want. Which I really do know what I want. It's just that I don't want to just settle. I mean, I could have a boyfriend, bitch, if I really want one. Like it's not that hard. Bitch, the boy here could be my boyfriend.
Right.
But I'm working on that. So, with that being said, I'm working on that and through that. But that's what I wanted to say.
So my thing
So,
is, go
okay,
ahead.
so you only 100% date gay men.
I want to date a trans man. I found this trans man on motherfucking Twitter, bitch. And bitch, I'm infatuated with him, ho. I'm really infatuated with him. He is light skinned, he is pretty, he got a nice shape, bitch got a nice little fat down there. But I would eat his box, Jada. I
You wouldn't eat his
would.
body.
I would. And I said, and I told myself the other day, I'm like, but he is so beautiful to me.
But see, that's the thing. Some trans men be feeling like they be the bush queens be like being fetish over them and stuff like that. But I mean, it's kind of like the new normal. It's like I remember like coming out a couple years ago, people was like, "Rich, I don't want to date no trans woman," but it's so crazy. It's like who fuck us and like, bitch. Like, we don't be fucking ourselves, bitch. Like somebody gotta fuck us in this thing. But people are starting to become like really, really, really out there. They like, bitch, I like what I like. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things. So it's like, I feel like it's getting better as time. I wish I could ask Maddie how she feel, but I'm gonna call her personally on the phone and just ask her.
I really want to date a trans man.
They got like, they just be so fine. I can't talk on their clothes because then it's gonna sound really bad.
But this trans man, his name is Sunny the Trans Man on Twitter.
Oh, I know who that is.
I love him. I'm
I know who that
infatuated with
is.
him. I'm really infatuated with him.
That sounds
Like
good.
if I date a trans man, it has to look like that. It has to look just like him.
So do you think? So would you date a trans man that doesn't look as masculine?
No, because see that what took me was the masculinity took my brain to a whole nother level.
Right.
So when I
I get it.
seen him in action, I was like, Somebody eat that box, bitch.
So I hate when people, and I'm gonna say this. I hate when people make the trade feel bad for saying I can only date trans women. That's passive. That's a preference.
Yeah, because
It's okay for people to have a preference.
but not
And
everybody go.
some people have that type of preference because it's not even about being camouflaged. It's about some people feel 100% whole by dating somebody that's passive or really masculine or really feminine because that helps them.
With
Makes sense.
psychologically.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So
I'm feeling so good, this thing.
Yeah, you.
Bitch, I got wine, this thing.
Oh, you know I love you. Oh, you know I love you. I love you since the first day. So back to the trans men. I want to try to have sex with a trans man. Okay. But it has to look like Sunny the D trans man because.
So why you don't write him and tell me you're interested? You want to take him out on a date and stuff? I'll book him for a session.
Girl, see, I don't want to. I hate you, ho. But I want to try.
I'm falling out over here.
I want to. I don't know what it is. Like
you want to experience. Don't say I want to try. You want to experience.
I want to experience. I want to experience
with a trans man.
With a trans man.
Right. I've had intercourse. Ooh.
How was it?
It was fine. Transsexual sex, but it was fun. I like it actually. I think it's really interesting, because they do you do them.
Okay, now back to that. I watched the video because he had sex with this trans girl, and he was fucking a trans girl with a scrap. Bitch, I'm not. See, that's my. I have to get that.
I've never experienced the strap. I've never experienced that. So I'll say that I've never experienced somebody putting a rubber dick up my ass. I'm not into that. But I will. Let me say this: I will compromise. And that is what's going to give you the pleasure that you need if we ever got there to that point. Let me say that because that would sound contradicting from what I said 2-3 minutes ago.
But I don't know yet. That's what I'm saying. Like in my mind, I don't know.
It's like take your time with it. You don't want people to feel like you are like using them for sex or something like that because I don't like when Trey be like, I never talked to a TS before, but I like you. It's clear, bitch. I'll be like, okay, have fun. Good day. I'm pretty sure somebody out there gonna give you a try, this thing. But you can always. It's not always a bad thing. I'm starting to learn to let my guard down. We not gonna play with our nails, bitch. I'm not gonna let. I'm learning to like let my guard down. Like ever since I've been dating in Atlanta, because I've been back since October, so November, December, January, February, March, April, May. I've been here for a while, and I've been dating and stuff. In Atlanta, I've been enjoying myself. Like I literally been dating. Like I told Madison, I got out of a relationship, not both of them at the same time, and I came out here and I'm like, okay, cool. And so the first time I had met this guy when I was out here, I had met him years ago, and this is the reason why I don't give people second chances, third chances, stupid shit like that. So I had saw him in Kroger, and he saw me. He was like, Jada, and I was like, yeah, who you is? And he told me who he was because he didn't have dreads at the time. And I was like, oh my God. He ran it down, girl. He ran it down on me and told me who he was. And I was like, oh, what I mean? That's this thing. And then the next day he took me out to eat. And so fast forward, bitch, he and I was going out to eat every single weekend. Not once, but twice, bitch. Like literally. And it's so crazy. Like my dating life was at like a couple months ago was like literally trash thing. He told me he wanted to be with trans women and he wanted to be biological women. So he wanted me to be his girlfriend, but every now and then he wanted to dig a grave and fish. And girl, I had to give him the deuces, bitch. Like as a trans woman, you have to really let these men have it, bitch. You cannot let these men feel like they can walk all over you. I mean, it's gotten better. It's got 100% better. Bitch, I meet a lot of men of quality, and I enjoy it. It's like one of those things.
Okay, so let me tell you my experience of me dressing up. Because, bitch, sometimes I have to dabble when the coin's right.
Dressing up what, bitch? Yes, man. What's your name?
I have many names, but the name I go by is Zara.
Okay, Tia Zara. I like that. I'm TLC.
So,
I can't see who I am, girl. That's nothing.
so I have a page on tag which I'm dressed up, and my inbox is constantly niggas, constantly like. And I let these niggas know, listen, I'm not on here looking for anything but a check. That's it. Like if you write me in my bio, a freaky bitch got her bread. Don't hit her up for no head if you ain't got the cash to get the ass.
Right.
Niggas jump in my inbox, bitch, all night, early in the morning, constantly. Bitch. And I just flirt with them just to get in their mind because at the end of the day, like, I'm not time for this. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know
Like,
what?
I don't have time for that. Y'all just only see us as a sexual. That's it. Just sex,
Right.
and then that's it. You don't want to really date us, and like.
Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say they don't want to really date us because that sometimes
Mm-hmm.
could be not true because me and my girlfriend was. It's funny how this conversation is rolling. I love it. But me and my girlfriend was having a conversation yesterday, and I was just telling her, I be saying like the other trans girls in relationships and stuff like that, and I just be like, when it's gonna be my turn, like, bitch, I'm pretty too. Like, well, I don't have a boyfriend, and it's not that I don't have one. It's just that the type of man that I ask God for, it's not gonna just come overnight.
Right.
And I'm learning that, and I'm in a really, really, really good place. Like mentally, I'm in a really good place because when I'm not mentally in a good place, bitch, I am no more good. Like, bitch, I stop talking to everybody for like 3-4 months at a time, bitch. And I cannot get it together. But I've been in a really good place enough to date people and stuff like that. And I'm learning like little different things that I want to tolerate and things that I should not tolerate. And like one of the things that I learned about myself recently is that I don't like being dismissed. Like I really, really, really hate being dismissed. I was talking to this guy, bitch, and bitch, when I say, oh, bitch, he was from Miami, gay. Bitch, let me tell you a quick story, Miss Thing. He was from Miami. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. So anyway, I was in Walmart, bitch, on Memorial, in Decatur, bitch. You know what that's. You bitch, you know what that's what all the trade be everything. So I'm up in Walmart or whatever, bitch, and I was going towards the pharmacy, bitch. I was getting me a hormone needle, bitch, and I had on some leggings. You can't wear leggings in Atlanta, bitch, if you got body. Bitch, and I had on some motherfucking leggings, Miss Thing. Bitch, and I had tall tree, that bitch with dreads in his head, bitch, and he just was like staring. So I was like, okay, bitch, watch this. So I go to the pharmacy. I'm gonna see if he watching me, bitch. I go to the pharmacy. I left out the pharmacy. I went to go get me some pickles. Once I got me some pickles, bitch, he just so happened was on the aisle, bitch. He was just looking at something. So out the peripheral vision, bitch, I see him peeking at me. I say, okay, so if I walk off, bitch, and he close to me again, he gotta ask me for my number. Oh, bitch, I'm gonna think he creepy. I'm in self-checkout at this point. So he comes behind self-checkout, and bitch, we check out together, and I wind up walking outside, bitch. And he like, beautiful, come here. And I'm like, bitch, this is me, bitch, when I'm approaching in public. Beautiful, come here. Hey, what's going on? Bitch, bitch, I be having the most jolliest spirit, bitch. Just because I be wanting to, like, because I can be, like, kind of standoffish, bitch. But he was so fine, Miss Thing. I was like, bitch, I'm about to pluck him. He about to pluck me, and I'm about to pluck him, Miss Thing. So, bitch, I'm walking outside, and he, like, asked me for a number, and he was like, okay, cool. We talking, and he, blah, blah, blah. And so he like, oh, I want to take you out, Miss, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, cool. So I spilled in my tea. I was like, I just want to let you know that I'm trans. And he was like, and I always do it, because we was on FaceTime. And I always do it with a smile. And I know y'all going to laugh at this. Y'all going to key at this when y'all really just see it. When I tell men that I'm trans and, like, we on the phone and stuff like that, I do it with a smile because I want to let them know I'm proud of it. I'm proud of who I am. So I'll be like, yeah, I'm trans, and I just want you to know that. And I'm like smiling. And so it's like my energy that I'm throwing at you, you have no choice but to catch it because it's like, damn, this bitch really, like, she's smiling about it. She not hiding it in the text message. Like, she got a smile on her face. Mm-hmm. And so I tell some man, he like, I really think you're beautiful. Everything's going to unfold in the conversation, but just give it a second. And so he's like, I really think you're beautiful. And I was like, okay, cool. So oh, bitch, this is horrible. Let me tell you how much I've been dating this thing. I went on 2 dates in one night. Gag.
You, bitch, that's why I fuck with you, because me and you got the same spirit, hoe.
Bitch, I went on 2 dates in one night, but bitch, I ain't gonna get on that date. Bitch, I went on the other date, Miss Thing. I had went go-kart riding, bitch, and then I just so happened I went on another date with another boy, Miss Thing. After that, bitch, I'm in a club, bitch, in Clarkston. Bitch, I gotta take you to the Ethiopian bar, bitch. Nothing but African men, bitch, from Florida. Bitch, up in there with buku money, bitch. You gotta put on your nice perfume, bitch, your nice dress on. I'm up in there with my leather dress on, bitch, and my boots I got from Europe. They like green, bitch. I'm in there, and he holding my hand. Mind you, bitch, the club is packed, girl. And his homeboys is down here from Florida. He grabbed my hand, bitch. We walking through the motherfucking club, girl. I'm sitting in VIP with them, bitch, Miss Thing, and I felt like the bitch. I felt like the cunt. Miss Thing, bitch, when I tell you, I felt like the motherfucking cunt. I'm just sitting there, and mind you, they had another film queen up in there, and his friends like, damn, she pretty, she bad as fuck. And you know, he like, they
Thank you,
like, that's your
Marvin.
girlfriend, that's your girl, bitch. When I tell you, he must really be that nigga. I didn't really know he was doing all of this in Atlanta, but like, bitch, everybody in the club was like, "This your girlfriend? Like, this your girlfriend?" So, bitch, they just like trying to figure us out, bitch. And I'm like, you know, just standing there looking cute, shaking with my Kristen Stewart purse on. You
Yeah.
know, bitch, when I tell you, bitch, it's so crazy. Like the niggas out here, I'm a fast forward, bitch. The niggas out here is a key. But one thing I really did like about him, and this is how I'm learning that I'm starting to move forward. Bitch, one day he couldn't bring his daughter to work with him. He didn't have a babysitter because he like a single father. And I was like, you know what, I'll get her. Like, I'll, you know, keep her for the day. Bitch, I kept her for the day, bitch. I kept her for the day and brought her to the mall and out to eat. And girl, you know when I went to return her, she was like, I don't want to leave Jada. Bitch, the little girl started crying, bitch. Because her mama lived like way in Miami, and I guess she don't have like a relationship with her mom. She like 5 years old. Bitch, it was so crazy. And when I was talking about dismissive, he dismissed me like in a conversation, bitch. Like he said something that I really didn't like, and he was like, "Don't worry about it, Jada. Don't worry about it." And I was like, "No, bitch, don't dismiss me, bitch." And he like, I'm like, you know what, bitch? That's gonna be the last time you dismiss me. And it was so crazy because I had got close to his daughter because she used to come over here, bitch. We started talking for like 2 months, bitch. So she used to just be like, I want to go back Gina. And I had toys over here and everything for him and thing. And then when I stopped talking to him, bitch, I was like, damn, I really liked the baby, bitch. I was turning into a stepmom. Literally. I had low-key turned into a fucking stepmom, bitch, and didn't even know it. Gag. It was crazy. But you know what I did like about him? That made me know that he really looked at me as a woman, as a person. Because, you, bitch, what nigga you know gonna, bitch, give... Come on now, sister. Bitch, what nigga you know, bitch, gonna introduce you to his friends like on the first night? Come on now. And then the gag was, bitch, he used to date a trans girl for like 12 months. But he said he never brought her nowhere. He never was in public with her. Ever. And I was like, wow,
Because it's
that's
your
crazy.
personality, it's your mug, it's your swag, it's all what you possess, Jada. It's all of you.
I was like, that's crazy to me that you had a girlfriend for all this time and you've never brought your girl, you never brought your girlfriend out. Like, and he was like, no, I never brought it out, and she didn't require me to. And I was like, that's crazy.
But see, you don't give that. You don't give that.
No, bitch, you gotta bring me out.
Yeah, bitch, that's what I'm saying. Like, bitch, yes, because I'm a girl that's already out. So what the fuck you mean you
Bitch,
don't
I'm
gonna bring
already
me
out
out?
this thing, and guess what, bitch? In the trade, they respect that about me. I'll be like, no, I don't. You know, bitch. If my family don't, you're not the type for me. I'm so when I dismiss them so politely, and they be over it. They be like, you really gonna stop talking to me? You know, and stuff like that. So yes, I do require men to take me out, show me off all day. If you like trans women, you're gonna have to not show the world. You don't have to prove a point to me. But you're not gonna try to make me seem like I'm some secret and stuff like that because I'm
Yeah,
pretty
because
sure
bitch, I've been out of the
you be fucking
closet. I
with.
can't go back in the
I'm pretty
closet.
sure I'm better than the bitches that you be fucking with. I promise you I am.
Hello. So I done had my fair and share of like getting in, like dressing up, getting out. But the only thing for me, the why I really never wanted to be a girl because it was an
Too much.
illusion for me. I used to get up into the illusion. I used to live for the illusion. Now after I done did what I did, bitch, okay, I'm gonna take this off. Baby, I'm finna de-drag, or I will walk around here with a sickening face, bitch, with lashes.
Right. I'm listening. That's my cousin girl.
No, you fine. So I never went to the whole thing of wanting to be a trans.
Well, that's the thing too. I'm starting to learn. Like a lot of people do it and then they regret it. Some people
Mm-hmm.
do it and then it be too late for them to peel like a shrimp.
Right.
You know. So that it's sad, but I mean, you know, and in this day and age, I'm sorry, in this day and age, people are doing it without like even thinking too deep into it. Like I didn't see some young girls peel, bitch, like 6, 7 months into it. It's very intense. The surgery is very expensive. The surgeries are like really, really, really expensive. And if you don't have the, I just personally feel like if you don't have the money to maintain it, it don't make no sense to do like half step it.
Right.
Because it's a real life. It's like a life, and I think people don't realize that being trans is like not a phase, bitch. Like, there's no way I could go get these titties taken off me, bitch, Miss Thing, and peel, bitch, and get a haircut, Miss Thing, and look like Brandon. There's no way I would do that. There's no. I don't even remember what it's like being a boy. Honestly,
Right.
And last month made 5 years. Month before last made 5 years. I've been transitioning. So I've been transitioning for 5 years.
But I love you because you're like I keep telling you, you're beautiful. I love your whole personality. I love the way you carry yourself. Like you carry yourself like girl. It's either you gonna know or you do. And then if you do know, girl, I'm still, bitch. I'm still giving you
that. THACT, that bitch.
Yeah, so bitch, that's why me and you have the same spirit in us. Like,
I
cause
love you. Let me say this. I love you too, Chi Chi. I really love you too. And when I came to the chateau, I didn't know what to expect, honestly. And Madison, I did not expect her to be that funny in person. Oh my god, bitch, she is hilarious, bitch. She has really, really, really great energy, and she is so beautiful to me. She has like a really amazing spirit, and I fell in love with her. And one thing I do remember when I left Madison's show is that I took a lot of things that she was talking about, and like I kept it personal. And she also made me feel like 100% in my trans body, like with my private part, the way she talked about her too, wait, it's her name, Miss Joan. She also made me feel better about myself and Miss Beverly, because that's the doll. You know, she made me feel better about like this is mine, like
yeah. So I really like when I first met you, like I just like it's your spirit stuck out to me because I go on spirit and I go on vibe. So when I met you, your spirit was just like, girl, hug me. I was like, well, girl, bitch, you know, I'm from bitch. And you always like when I write you or when I comment on your pictures, you always write me that. You always show me love. I love people in our community that love to show love to other people,
right, and
not
I
being
be
so stuck up.
fake.
Right.
A lot of people think that I'm fake. A lot of not fake, but a lot of people think that I'm like stuck up, like via internet. I'm like, y'all bitches don't really know me for real like that.
I wouldn't
Like,
be. I
y'all
wouldn't
don't
take you in the club
the
setting.
bitches that fuck with me know that bitch I'm real. Bitch, you can call me on the phone, Miss Thing. You need something, you can call me on the phone. You need somebody to talk to, Miss Thing, you call me on the phone. Everybody can't do that. Everybody don't have that type of access to me. That's the thing. And so they take access as shade. That's not shade, bitch. I don't need to be.
You can't give everybody your energy.
Everybody don't need that type of access to me. People don't be having my personal number. Girl, I have 2 numbers. One for people who don't need to be calling me, and one for people, the 917 number for the people who do need to be calling me, and the people who shouldn't got the 504. And then I cut that one on silent, Miss Thing, for like 2-3 weeks at a time. And then I reply back to the messages, girl, because I don't need to be talking to you.
Yeah, I love you. I love you and Brandon. I want to do something with Brandon because it's just y'all spirit and y'all personality.
Brandon! Come here. Chi Chi said, come here. Come here, TS. He's about to put on the head. He's coming.
Girl, they in here something. Ooh, Brandon's so cute. I'm like, girl.
But hey, we want to say something.
I need to do one of these sessions with you.
Oh, what? Okay.
The key session.
Okay, I'm here.
Not that we want to do it one-on-one because you can't take away from your beautiful sister because your sister is beautiful.
Okay, well you know where to find me.
Your number's still the same, right?
Your Instagram.
Oh, my Instagram, that's Po Boy Treats. That's PEAUXBOY Treats, and that's with a Z.
I can't take that, bitch. I can't.
So can you see people come in?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
I'm gonna bring it up because they was asking you read it.
No, I can't read it because I wear glasses and that's too far.
Oh, he said as a straight man, I can say men be attracted to trans women because men are attracted to women features and women personality. The thing that stops men from being out is criticism for the public.
What's his name?
His name is Eddie Edwards.
Eddie Edwards, you better motherfucking work for that because let me tell you something. If a lot of men Well, now we about to start reading some comments. So let the
Yeah.
people know. We about to start reading some comments.
And then what I can do, if you feel like answering with questions, I can post the link and you can ask. They could come in and ask, and you can ask their questions live with me, you, and them live because people was asking you questions on here.
Okay, so this is what we're about to do. So for the next 5 minutes, I am going to answer 10 questions. I'm going to answer 10 questions. So if you had questions before, can you please ask those questions again? Chi is going to be over reading the questions. I am going to answer the questions. You have 5 minutes. I will respond to him first, and that will be question number 1. Well, that will be response number 1. It could be question and response. And so my response to him is a lot of guys would date trans women if they feel like they wouldn't be ridiculed and dehumanized or any other situation, because like that he said, men are attracted to, they're going to question it, men are attracted to women features. That is correct. And there's no way you can go tell somebody that I am, like, you know, trying to be shady and somebody's like, oh, that's a man. Men wouldn't believe that.
Right.
Nobody would believe that.
So Jayla Smith says, Jada, what are the crucial steps to moaning down for you?
Moaning down. So I'll just tell you like my regimen. I take 2. Oh, they right here. It's so funny. So I take 2 spironolactones, 1 finasteride, and a whole shot of estradiol. If I really want to feel like the cunt, I'm gonna take my girlfriend Del estrogen, bitch, and half of estradiol, and I'm gonna make me a. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait.
No, you're fine. You bad. I hear you. You good.
Hello.
Yeah, you good. I hear you.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
Go out and come back in.
Go out and come back in?
Yeah. Auntie, I got you. You next. Hope you guys are enjoying the session with me and Jada. You know, I try to give y'all new content, fresh content. You know, I love Jada, so I try to get people on the show who I love and who I really look up to. She big. Hold on. Here she goes. Hey, baby.
Can you? Oh, yes. Yeah. No, please, nobody don't call my phone no more. Please.
I hear you.
Okay. So, my next question is...
Jada, would you date an aggressive lesbian?
Aggressive? No, I don't like aggressive people. So, no. So, that will be question number 3. I don't like aggressive men, and I don't like aggressive women, because I'm aggressive. And it ain't gonna work. Next question.
My auntie here, she want to ask you a question. Savon, this is Jada. Jada, this is Savon.
Hi, honey. Hey, thank you so much for responding to me on Tillion's hairstyle on Instagram. I asked you about the face treatment years ago, a few weeks ago, and you was like, "Girl, get it again." So what I wanted to ask was, so in the comments, one of the guys said, "Hey, you know, one of the reasons men don't want to date trans women is because of the social stress around it." How do you feel about that, really? Like, I can say how I feel about it, but I don't know how you feel about that comment.
Okay, so I'll go first. So, one of the things is a lot of guys feel like they don't want to be have like a social relationship and stuff like that, and that's not. A lot of people feel like that, not just because you're trans, just because they don't want to feel like that. So I'll tell you, at one point when I first started dating, because I literally seriously started dating 2 years ago, I felt like that needed to validate who I was as a person, being in a social relationship. But now that I've grown into myself, it's okay for people to know, but it's not okay to be a secret, if that makes sense. Like, so appearing that you're not in a relationship and then you're in a relationship and then you staying in my house. Right. Absolutely not. So maybe you might not want to post me on your main wall, but bitch, yeah, we're going to take pictures together and we're going to do all of that. And yeah.
So for me, being trans, I feel you. I'm okay with discretion. Your business don't have to be everybody's business.
Right.
However, for me to live, for us as trans women to live in this world, we have to have I'm gonna be very, 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 very clear about it. We gotta have a certain level of strength to do this shit. I don't want no weak bitch beside me who can't live in the truth with me.
Right.
So my thing is, I get that you feel some kind of way. Go on over in that corner. Think about how you feel about it, bitch. And I'm gonna move on to the next because I can't be your issue. I'm not going back.
Right. I'm not your issue. That's correct.
That's all I had, boo. I'm so glad.
You, beautiful.
Thank you, Chi Chi. You love muffin. Thank you.
Make sure you write me on Instagram. I'm gonna follow you back.
Okay, baby. I'll do
All right,
that.
beautiful. Love you.
All right, Auntie.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, so your next question is, how do you feel when genetic women love to say us trans women want to be them so bad and have everything they have?
Well, first of all, breast doesn't belong to just women. Bitch, anybody. Dogs have breasts too, right? Birds can have breasts too, right? Bitch, I saw a rhino with breasts, bitch, at the zoo like 3 years ago. Gag. No shade. So breast doesn't just belong to women. Now, it would be shady of me to be like, body come from transsexuals, because in all honesty, trans women were getting body before anybody was getting body.
Message how?
Femme queens were getting lace fronts before anybody was getting lace fronts. This thing, the girls was getting nose jobs before anybody was getting nose jobs. But did we start it? No, because anybody can get it. So titties doesn't belong to genetic born women. Not so does. The only thing they really have is pussies. That's the only thing they feel like they belong to them. But then you have to think dogs have pussies too. So that should answer your question.
Message. Okay, Hershey Kisses said, are there any celebrity women slash trans slash trans women slash cisgender, etc., who inspire you?
Oh, that's a good question. Who inspired me? They say it can be trans, right?
Trans or cisgender or real fish.
So as far as trans, I would say Hope Giselle. You know Hope too. That's my girlfriend.
I love
I
Hope.
would say me too. Down. I met Hope in LA 5 years ago. Gag. I would say as far as trans women that really inspire me, that's my age, because I don't want to be superficial and speak about people that's like way older than me. Hope is one of the girls that always inspired me. Her drive about life, the way she carried herself, the way she has elevated. Hope has always listened to me as a person. Me and Hope always have deep conversations, and I'll tell Hope how to move about certain things, and she'll do it. And then she'll call me back and say, "Oh, Jada, this was the outcome, blah, blah, blah." And I'll be like, "Sister, I already knew what the outcome going to be." So I love Hope, and that's one of the girls that inspired me. As far as genetic born women, I would say my mom. My mom will be one of the genetic born women that inspired me, because my dad was murdered when I was 9 years old. People don't know that. My dad was murdered when I was 9, and then my mom had to raise like 4 children by herself, and she did a really good job. And all of us are hustlers, and we all own our own businesses. So that's one thing I would say, somebody that inspired me. What's our next question?
Robert Tyson said, do you think people's opinion and how they react around trans people has gotten better or worse since your transition?
I would say 100% better. When not 100%, like 75% better, because when I first came out in 2015, people were like really, really mean, bitch. Like, oh, you tranny, you this, you that, you a man with a wig and titties and stuff like that. So it has gotten 100% better. I'll say it got 100%. 75 to 100% better. I don't really hear too much derogatory stuff unless it's online, because people don't really say it to your face these days. The girls are not that bold.
Okay, Mimi Love says, Jada, would you date a feminine lesbian?
A feminine lesbian. It depends. It depends. Oh, this is gonna sound bad, but it depends on like how she looked. So I'll say if I was to date like a feminine lesbian, she would have to be like tall like me. So that's one of my main concerns about people that I date, is that they're the same height as me. But you'll never know. I don't want to say no, and I don't want to say yeah. I mean, like I said, I am pansexual, so you never know.
Jayla Smith came back. She said, Jada, would you look into being my trans mentor?
Hit me up on Instagram. Now I am kind of busy. I'll let you know, but I am kind of busy. But if you ever need someone to like talk to, Kiki, or a problem or concern and stuff like that, just hit me up on Instagram.
Cool. I'm gonna bring Savon back real quick because I like talking to Savon. Auntie girl, what you did? What you did all day, girl?
Listen, I was working. I did a little something, and then you told me Jada was gonna be a bitch, and I ain't gonna lie. I turned into a motherfucking Insta fan. I have been, like what y'all don't understand, when Jada said that if she has a moment, she will respond. Bitch, I'm 43, so I've gone through a lot of shit already, but I still admire what she's gone through, and I have actually messaged her a few times, and she's responded.
And I respond.
You sure the fuck did. That's
Where you
real.
from?
Because a lot of
She
times
like really cute.
support
She
each
got her
other.
glasses. Where you from?
I'm from Nashville.
Oh, that's funny. I'm coming out there next week. You live there?
I live here.
Okay, good. So hit me up.
I've already hit you up, girl. I would definitely meet up, girl. We will have our masks and gloves on, and we'll have.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out there next week. That's funny.
When you go, what you going out there for?
For business.
Your next question was Marlon Babb said, "Has anyone ever doubted that you were trans?"
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Especially when I go to work.
Yes.
It's so funny. During this quarantine, this girl at my job, she was like, "Oh, I heard you got a lot of followers," but I don't know how they know that because I don't really talk to people at work like that. They only got one girl from New Orleans.
Let me tell you something. Bitches know who the fuck you is, ho.
Watching you.
They always know who the fuck you is. That's why they hit you with that line. But girl, I didn't know how you get all those. They trying to pick you for the team because they always know who the fuck you be.
I think that's what it was because when I first started my job, she had asked me, and then one day we was talking about sexuality, and then she was like, I was like, well, I mean, I do whatever I want to do, and she's like, oh, you do, and I was like, yes. I was like, what is she trying to pull tea out of me? Yeah. And so what so happened was this girl who I talked to a lot at work, she found me on the Explore page, and she came follow me. So I never saw her since. The quarantine and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna ask me like probably why I didn't tell I was trans because she always talk about her gay cousin and stuff like that. So a lot of people feel like I lied to them, especially in the workplace. A lot of people feel like I lie because I never tell people that I'm trans. Like when I'm at work, like outside of being JadaBlackBeauty, when I'm just like Jada Grimion, I don't talk about those type of things when I'm in like regular society and at work and stuff like that. I just let it be whatever it is.
It don't need to be, girl. I work in corporate America and I have for 19
I know you work in corporate, bitch. I can tell by your glasses, Miss Thing.
Do what?
I can tell by your glasses, Miss Thing, bitch. You are intelligent, bitch. I know intelligent. I can tell intelligent.
But wait, let's not end there. I do own a salon too, so I exercise that side too. But in the corporate profession, like they know, and it's so funny because they'll test me like that. There'll be new people that get hired. And they'll be like, oh, so you're so-and-so. And I'm like, bitch, you just got here 3 minutes. What the fuck you mean?
Right, how you know that?
It's your aura. It's your presentation. We present a certain kind of way, and it's different.
Presentation, bitch. That was the word that stuck out to me. Gag.
Yes.
Every presentation. Let her stay on and give us another question.
Okay, one more second. They ask you, what type of work do you do?
As far as so regularly I own a catering company called What You Cooking Baby, but I do work at a restaurant in Midtown. So I'm a server by 9 to 5, but I own a catering company. So I do have a part-time job.
Cool. That was really it. Somebody said, Savon, they didn't know you was trans. You look good, girl. I got one more question for you. Hold on.
Okay.
Taylor said, Jada, I want to know, how do you keep your skin glowing and beautiful?
So the thing is, I'm coming out with a skincare line. So since you said that, I'm coming out with a skincare line. I make like natural home remedies, and then if I would have uploaded this 15 questions, I'm gonna say 15 fun facts about me, you would know that I make natural remedies and stuff like that. So I use my own soap that I make from different products.
So when you get all this shit, I need you to send me a care package over here so I can use it for this
bitch.
You know,
of course, I got you.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed this. They really.
Wait, I have a question for Savon. So
go ahead.
Since I want to ask her a question. So how long have you been transitioning?
Listen, I'm gonna let y'all do this. I gotta go pee real quick. Go ahead and do this real quick. I gotta pee.
Okay. So someone asked about my job and them knowing. So I actually transitioned at work. So I started in my 20s. When I was like 26 or 27 is when I started my transition.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I'm 43 now. Thank you, girl. So I mean, people there who's been there a long time, because I've been in my job for 19 years now.
You've been at your job for 19 years? Wow.
That's unheard of in corporate America, right, girl? So I know my blessings, but I also know the struggle. You know what I'm saying? So for those who've been there for a while, yeah, they know and they respect, you know? But you have those one when a new person come in, it's like they gotta tell your story because one, like, oh my God, so she's this right? But did you know?
Right.
And then I'll be like, bitch, damn. Like,
I tell my story, bitch. It's about me.
I mean, it's mine. That's my PHI.
My story. Right.
So yeah, so it's been since I was like 26 or 27.
So here's my next question. So how was it when you was coming out, like 26, 27? So this was 43 minus.
It was like it was early 2000s.
2000s.
Yeah.
When it was when the girls were coming out. How was it dating? How was like dealing with men and stuff like that? That's a good question.
I always attracted the DL men because they like femininity. I feel like this is how I feel. This is my personal opinion, y'all. I feel like they always like to have the femininity because it gives them comfort.
Right. Very comfort.
It gives them comfort. However, I'm like you. I like connection. You know what I'm saying? Chichi knows, honey, if I wasn't in my relationship right now that I've been in for like 9 years, I would have me a straight up trans man.
Right. That's good. I was going to ask you, my next question was, how do you feel about dating now? But since you say you're in a relationship, congratulations on your relationship.
Ask me your question.
No. My next question was, how is it dating now? That was going to be my next question, but you're in a relationship. So congratulations on your relationship because it's very uncommon that you see transgender women in successful relationships. So
it takes a lot. And what I've learned in this relationship is that what you already know, everything is not black and white. Right. You're already walking into that space of, it's a gray area. You just have to know what you will deal with and what you won't deal with. That's it.
And I'm learning that. And so, Chi wanted to say something, but I do want to say this before we close out and give our Instagrams and stuff like that. I do want to say I appreciate you, and I am going to write me again, and I'm going to make sure I do follow you back, and I do want to link with you when I come out there to Nashville. So I'm trying to figure that out now as we speak, but we will hug when we get to Nashville.
Whenever, girl, I'll be here. I live here. So
okay.
The only thing that I wanted to say is that I love you and Savon. And like I said, I love to see beautiful Black trans women in our community that's always willing to give advice, to help others, and help lift one another. You get what I'm saying? That's what my page really be about, is to show love back to the community. I want my page to always be about that because, like I said, by us being in our own community, nobody really gives a fuck about it.
Right.
Period.
I think we learning as people. I think we're learning to go with our best moves and not worry about who love us and who don't love us. Because I think we've been through so much. I know personally I've been through a lot, and we've been through so much, and we just learning to accept and move forward and not linger around the people who don't love us, because there's so many people who does, and there's so many people who want to be educated by us, and there's so many people who would like to imitate us, but there's a lot of people that don't know how to live this lifestyle, and I encourage anybody to be educated before you make this step. And so I'm pretty sure she could tell you the same thing. It's not easy. It's not something that you could just do overnight. It takes a lot of practice, and I literally feel like transitioning after 5 years, I feel like I am just, and this is crazy, I'm just starting to feel 100% whole. And this is after 5 years. And so just imagine if you don't ever meet your goal in whatever year you make. You know what I mean? Just think about it like that. And just go into it with a positive mind is this one of the things where you have to really be positive to be one of the girls. And it's not about looks either. I think a lot of people just think that, oh, I want to be passable. I want to have titties and I want to have breasts and stuff like that. It's okay to have those things. It's fine, but you have to work for that. Yep. You have to really put yourself in a position to handle that, because with every surgery come new levels and new devils. I'll tell you that, bitch. When I got my body done, Miss Thing, the trade looked like they was coming off top of the buildings, Miss Thing. It was one of those type of numbers. So you have to be, if you ain't ready for all that type of attention, bitch, I'm telling you, it's a T. So I do appreciate you, Chi, for bringing me on, and sister girl over here to my right for coming on and being beautiful.
Thank you.
She gonna close out however he close out.
My question to you, to both of y'all, what would you say to a young trans girl that's at the age of 17, finishing high school, and she really wants to transition? She's been dressing up in school, but at 17, she want to go ahead and be a full trans girl. What advice that you and Savon would give her?
My advice would be first to 100% like seek therapy and make sure it's like a decision that you really want to do going full time. Because being full time come with no peeling. It's no such thing as peeling trying to be full time. And bitch, that mean if you ain't ready to walk around with a bush on top of your head because you can't get your hair done, or bitch, you ain't trying to walk around with no nails off your nails because you can't get your nails done. Because let me tell you one thing about being trans, you have to be very innovative. Because there are going to be times where you cannot get your hair done and you cannot do the things that you want to be and be the bombshell. So in order for you to become full-time, you have to be 100% confident that you want to become full-time. But you have to seek therapy moving forward because it's no peeling going back and forth with being full-time. That's not how that works.
Savon?
For me, the first thing I've had this asked to me a lot of times, and I ask the girls, why are you doing it? That's the first question. And if you're doing it to get a man to be passable, to be more accepted by people, I'll tell them not to do it because it's not about any of those things. The second question is, what if you don't look the way you think you should look? How are you going to feel?
Because I'm glad you said that because a lot of people think that they're just gonna be the doll. That don't work for everybody. Just like they have Barbie dolls, bitch, they have Brad dolls, bitch, they have Cabbage Patch dolls, bitch, they have all different type of dolls. Everybody, no, I'm being serious.
That's true.
No, it's the truth. People just think that you're gonna just jump in and you're gonna be that girl. It takes a while for you to be that girl. So if you think you about to just jump in and turn it, baby, this ain't for you.
It's not.
I didn't see people transition over a 10-year course and still not a doll. And then I see people transition in 2 years, bitch, and became a Barbie. Yep. So like I said, everything ain't for everybody.
Yeah. So you just gotta know.
You have to get in and turn it.
Yeah.
You gotta find your stitch. And she can tell you that everybody ain't gonna look the same.
They not. So if it's about just being your authentic self, that's fine. Stick in that and stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't realize that as genetic women, you know, a lot of women don't like saying cisgender winners, but as genetic women, they can look, sizes, shapes, colors, all of that.
Right.
It's the same thing for women.
But see, that's the thing. Everybody wants to be the same in this lifestyle. Everybody don't need to be the same.
We can't be the same. No.
We all can go get our nose snatched by the same person, but we know we do not need to look alike.
Yeah.
They don't love to fit in. Do you want to read that question, Chi Chi? It was long, but it looked interesting.
She said, this was a great content, Chi Chi. Seriously, I'm a straight woman. I absolutely love everyone as people. I have a lot of gay friends and a few transgender friends, so these stories are very familiar.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Thanks for being an ally.
For you beautiful ladies, I want y'all to go ahead and exchange information. Y'all link up when y'all do your thing. Like I said, I love both of y'all. Ho, bitch, me and Jada, bitch, when all of this shit over, we got to go to the club. We got to have a couple, bitch, you know, we got to tour.
Yes! I'm a
those cities, yeah.
That's God, bitch. You know, we're going to turn up at First Friday, Miss Thing, bitch. Woo! Miss Thing, I'm turning into a film queen when First Friday come out, Miss Thing. They're going to say, girl, Jada act like she ain't never been nowhere. And I'll be like, bitch, it's been 3 months. No shade.
Right, no shade. So,
I love y'all both. Thanks for having me. Do I just press the leave button?
Yeah, you just press leave. And I'm gonna talk to Savon for a second. So you good, baby. I love you.
All right, love y'all.
Okay, see you later.
Information already. Bitch, let me just say this. You didn't catch my motherfucking live, but I tell you what, bitch. I just want you to know you my hoe.
You know I love you, auntie. Bitch, you know everywhere, bitch. You know, ho. When you come here, ho, you know.
I'm ready for Rona to be fucking gone.
You know when Rona over, ho, we gotta leave. If I gotta come to Nashville, ho, bitch, we gotta
bring that ass.
So what's your live? What you did it out today?
I did, but girl, I just had a little impromptu live because, bitch, girl, y'all fucked me up this morning. I didn't know that Miss Minnie had passed away, bitch, and I was like watching the Little Women of Atlanta. And when y'all told me, I was on a conference call, bitch, and I was like,
yeah, they said they
I read about it, and so I had to process my feelings. So I had to do a live and talk about that shit because it was just, you know, and I just had to do it. But I was just telling, you know, a lot of people in there, I was like, listen, and then you posted your live saying, hey, I'm gonna be on with Jada. I was like, bitch, look, I gotta tell y'all something right now. I gotta get off because this bitch is going live with Jada, and y'all need to get over there, like, share, and subscribe. My niece's shit.
So do you look up to some young trans women as well?
I have. I definitely have some that I've met. There's actually been some that I've met within my own job that, you know, when folks get to talking, they get to reaching out. And I'm like, you know what? That's fine. That's my ministry. I'm cool with that. I didn't go through all this shit and do all this shit for me just for me. So if I can pass it along, I definitely fucking will. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do. And the one thing that I found with a lot of the girls is just like, you know, what Miss Jada said. You have to be prepared for what you're going to bring to the table because there's not a magic pill. And just because you get on hormones, bitch, it's not magically delicious, bitch. It don't just poof. You got to work at this shit. And it's a work every day.
Robert Tyson, they said she was involved in a hit and run accident. I really don't know the really true story.
Yep. They said it was a hit and run, and they said that she wasn't driving, and you know, they took her to Grady Hospital, and then like the next morning is when she passed away. So
it was that bad for a hit and run.
Yeah. And they still looking for the driver.
A pussy nigga, a regular ass hoe scared to admit that they did it. So it's gonna be a vehicular homicide. That's what it's gonna be.
They need to find that hoe. So that broke my spirit. I was like, oh my God. So when I got done, I had to get on and talk to some folks and work through these emotions. But anyway, I saved my cocktail for you because I said my niece is coming on, bitch. So
you know I love you, hoe. You know, bitch, you see, listen. And see, this is what I love listening to older people because when I was younger, I used to hang with my homeboys now, but I used to sit with their mama and get all the tea. So I have an old soul. So that's why I love you, bitch. I just love that's why I try to keep my page about us, the LGBTQRST. Hold on, girl. Yes, girl, I'm calling you back. I'm finna wrap it up in about 5 seconds. Yeah, I'm finna wrap it up right now. Girl, bye. So, girl, that's Craig. So,
hey, Craig.
That's why I say I try to always keep I want my channel to, even though I have a whole bunch of straight women following me. I love my straight women. I love all the LGBT boys, all the trans people that follow me. I love y'all, but my main focus right now is giving back to our community because we really don't get love in our community. And we really don't really get love from the straight community. So that's why I try to, you know, do my live is, you know, the way I conduct my live. You know?
Keep doing you. And, you know, I'm the same way. I'm trying to make sure. It took me a long time to get in the space to, I've always supported my community. I'll be very honest. I've supported my community from afar. You know what I'm saying? I've never, you know, done it as face forward as I'm doing it now. And it wasn't for any other reason other than the fact that I just didn't want to. I absorb emotions and people's shit. So I didn't want to absorb all that. But now I'm like, shit, fuck it. I'm tired of running from that shit. And Don Allen said, listen, you remember on your live, he was like, you've been running. And I was like, well, that's another confirmation. So bitch, here it is. So it is. So I'm there with you. We don't have enough content for us. There's a lot of content for those outside of the community. And that's great. I'm not tripping about that. But we need more positive content. Hell, amongst us. It ain't always about reading a bitch. We can read a bitch. We got that covered. Can we support a bitch?
That's what. And so my
chesticles.
And so my channel is for our community because we really don't really get love like that.
No,
And so that's why I try to keep my content the way I try to keep my content, just mainly for our community. Even though, we talk about everything, scrape, we talk about everything under the sun, but my channel is really just for our community, showing that we not the way that y'all really feel about it. We are not these people.
We're not fighting and shading each other every goddamn
Not
day.
every day.
There are some that support each other.
Mm-hmm. You went live today, Craig?
I love Craig's live with Derek J. That was absolutely wonderful.
I did. Thank you, Savon.
I seen it, but it came to my phone late, and I was already live. That's why I went live at 10, because I thought you was gonna go live at 9.
Well, I was gonna go live at 9, but what happened was Derek J and I are about to do a panel conversation. The very first one is called. Let me tell you what it's called. I want to tell you exactly what it's called, but it's about no fats, no femmes, and so
I want to be a part of it. I seen it.
I'm so glad he's covering that content, because bitch, I was tired of being on sites and hoes telling me no fats, no film. I'm like, well, god damn, shit.
Right.
What did I get from that?
All right, so it's called the unspoken dating rule: no fat, no femmes.
When y'all doing this?
It's gonna be this Wednesday coming. So we just finished planning and all of that stuff. So I didn't get to go live until 10.
So how would I be able to be a part or be able
We've
to?
already chosen them for this one, niece. But we're gonna have other ones though, because like we have a whole list of topics. Like we're gonna do a conversation about lesbians and gays, and we're gonna talk about the divide between those two communities. So we're gonna bring lesbians on and gay men, and we're gonna all have the conversation. And then we're gonna do one with trans women and trans men in the same conversation.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about body shaming and bottom shaming.
And when you talk to Derek J, go ahead. When you talk to Derek J
in the gay community, because the gays, when you over 30, they think you old.
Bitch.
You know what I mean? So we're gonna talk about a lot of things.
Tell me you send an email to get on the trans one, and then I'll let you.
And when you talk to Derek J again, I want to sit down with Derek J and do like a key session like this with him too. Okay. So go ahead and put that in the words, because I shared it the other day, but I never emailed you guys to be a part of it. But I did share it on my channel. I mean, I did share it on my Facebook because I seen it when you posted. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I want to be a part. Oh, I want to be a part. So I just went and shared it.
When I said we got so many emails from people from all over, like from everywhere. I'm from Baltimore. Somebody asked where am I from?
Because I go through that. This happens daily. Like when Madison did the DC forum about the no fast, no film, it's the same thing, because people really feel some type of way about us, and then you get the fine hoes, and these fine hoes is just hoes. They just look good. But these bitches can't cook no eggs. These bitches can't fry rice. Like these bitches can't do nothing.
But we really want to have this conversation, because it really has become this no fats, no femme. It really has become an acceptable way of discriminating against people. Mm-hmm. And we want to hear from guys, like bigger guys that feel like they've been pushed out of the community, like they don't feel like they get any love. And then even like the ultra feminine guys, because there are guys that are like, I'm not dating a guy that's overweight, and I'm not dating a guy that's overly feminine. So on one of the first conversations that we're going to have the founder of the Big Boy Pride, because they have for those who don't know, they have
they got a pride. They got a motherfucking cruise ship.
You didn't know that, Savon?
They got a cruise ship.
Savon, they got their own pride because they just didn't feel accepted by the regular pride. It's the same reason why black gay folks created Black Pride, because we didn't feel accepted by the white pride.
Are these like the bears, etc.?
Yeah, they're big. Yeah, these are big guys.
Bitch.
Look at this hoe.
I just want to take it off. I just want to take it off, Lord Jesus.
We are going to have George Raunchy. We are going to have actual fat, quote unquote, fat and feminine guys. Yes, we are. So that's what I'm saying. We were sitting here tonight we were inundated. We were going through the list today. We had them send us pictures because we wanted to have people to really represent those respective communities, right? Yeah.
And some of the same people that you have in the same profiles that you have, still keep them, because we still going to do the dating show. I'm trying to
bring it together.
I needed to merge it all together, because Adrian said his auntie died, so that's why I haven't really been speaking to him.
Right.
So I need him to. I gotta get him to work on the flyer. I need him to work on the flyer actually next week, so we can promote it for 2 weeks, so we can get a whole bunch of people, because I've been saying that me and you going to do this dating show, so the people really been like, okay, we really want to be a part of it. So
right, yeah, I think they're both going to be really good.
yeah, everything. I mean, I feel like right now, Craig, since we don't have nothing to do and people have nothing but time on their hands, this is right now. So we make a mark now. So when we make our mark now, bitch, later on down the line, we'll see where our mark started and we'll see how far it went.
Right. All right. Well, I just wanted to pop in to say hello.
Ready.
I seen you online earlier, but I ain't never get a chance. So
I'm watching both of y'all, but then I'll see Chi Chi come on, then Craig come on. I'm like, God damn it, I can't watch.
Then when I looked at my phone, it says Craig going live. I said, this whole late.
I know I'm late because, like I said, Derek didn't get over. He said he was gonna come over here between 7 and 8, and if he had come over here between 7 and 8, I'd have been done to go live at 9. But he didn't actually get here until like 8:45. He got here at 8:45, so I didn't go on to like 10:06 or something like that.
So is that Wednesday this week?
It's gonna be this coming Wednesday, May 6th. It's gonna be on my we're only gonna do it on YouTube. It's gonna be on my YouTube channel and his YouTube channel.
I'm already in. Chi Chi, don't go live that night, please, niece. Please.
What day that is? On a Wednesday?
It's gonna be Wednesday. We're gonna do it at 9 o'clock. Wednesday at 9. And it's gonna be for 2 hours. So it's gonna go from 9 to 11. Because we got like 8, we got a flood of people, but we're only gonna talk to like 8 people. Like
right.
Well, see, if I do go live, I'm gonna have to go live way before y'all go live, and then just let y'all carry the night out. Because my shit is a night owl. So what I have to do if I do something on Wednesday, I would probably try to do it like 6, 7, so y'all can have y'all window to do y'all thing. Because like I said, I don't by us being the same bitch in the same group in the same camp, I don't never wanted to interflict like that. So that's why I waited till 10 to do my live. But when I see you just went live, I looked at my phone and said, what the
fuck? As the supporters, we try to meet
to get a piece of all of it. To get a piece of all of it, right?
Yeah. So I'll be like, what? I be looking and look. I be sitting here with double screens, Chi Chi on one screen, Greg on the other. Because bitch, I'm trying to support us. Fuck that shit. Support us.
Where are you from originally?
I'm here in Nashville, and I'm from Nashville.
And that's where you're from. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe you could be a part of the trans conversation. We'll put it out once we start doing it. But I want to actually have a conversation with trans men and women at the same time on the same. You know what I'm saying? Because there are parallels, but there are also things that are completely different for each of them.
Absolutely. And see, me and Chi Chi talked about on Chi Chi's live one night how, I'm in a relationship. However, if I wasn't, I am very trans man attractive.
Oh, you in a relationship?
9 long years.
For like 9 years almost.
Oh.
And he's Caucasian.
And see, that's another conversation.
I'm ready for that too, bitch. You just tell me.
So will this be every Wednesday, ho?
No, it's gonna be every 2 weeks. We're gonna do it bi-weekly. So the first one is gonna be this Wednesday, the 6th. The next one is gonna be on the 20th of May.
See, that's why we have to do that motherfucking dating show before all of this, so it could be y'all, then the dating show, then y'all, then the dating show, so it can all run together.
Okay, look, let me dig into Savon's business for a second.
Turned around when I said I was in a relationship. He went, bitch.
Right. I mean, I just didn't know. I mean, not that I was supposed to know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, so but 9 long years. Like 9 long.
How did y'all meet? Yeah, did. Y'all live together?
We do. For the last 2.5 years, we have.
Is he older, younger, same age?
He's younger.
Well, I don't want to. Are you offended by age?
Ass, bull ass.
She like that. She like that.
I mean, everybody's not forthcoming about their age like I am.
I'm 43, and he's like 7.5 years younger than me.
Okay. So he's 36. I'm about to be 30, or somewhere like that.
35. Yep.
35, about to turn 36. Okay. Listen.
Linda.
I'm holding out for the brothers, but listen, I might be on that side.
It's me too, Greg.
Look, I might have to tip through the tulips.
But listen, so for me, my palette is diverse. You know what I'm saying? And so honestly, I'm an equal opportunist when it comes to the dating realm. However, he did all the right things, and it was just natural.
Right.
And so it just worked. I mean, I thought I was going to be an army wife, bitch, but nope.
Wow. Nope. Come on, somebody. But yeah, that's one of the conversations that we have listed as well. Like, talking about, I really specifically want to talk to Black gay men that have decided to date outside of the Black community, because for ostensibly, like oftentimes when we look at it, and I'll be the first to tell you that I was one of those Black gay men that looked at Black gay men who date outside of the community as sellouts. And it wasn't until, and I'll be first to tell you, but it wasn't until I saw Don Lemon on Red Table Talk, and he said, you know, the reason that he got, you know, started dating white men is because his husband is white. He said because the higher he began to climb in his career, there just weren't enough of us there that were out. Not that we weren't there, we weren't there and out.
And that's true. That's true, because that's true. I actually have somebody that I dated that was VP of risk management, Black male, educated, a little bit older than me, but bitch, he wasn't. And I'm sorry, I live in my truth. You can't throw me in nobody's closet. So
you're not about to pull me back, right?
No.
So, you know, and I think that sometimes and again, I'm talking about myself once being a person who thought this way. When somebody dates outside of the Black race, we often call their Blackness into question. We all of a sudden feel like, well, he's a sellout. It's not always that.
Yeah.
And in some instances, some date outside of the community because we hurt them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We were the ones that called them sissy, fags, and punks when they were kids. And so it was just too painful to stay in the Black community.
Well, you know, if you have something about that, and I hold my story for that, because I went through all that, and it's so funny because a lot of people see us together, and then I'm just transparent. There's no tea or no shade, but they'll see us together, and automatically they'll think, "Oh my God, bitch, she's with him for his money. Oh, she's with him for his credit score." And no tea, no shade. However, if they dig into the relationship, I'm the one with the business.
Come on, somebody.
I'm the one with the credit. I mean, he's got great credit too, but I'm the one with it all. I'm not with him because of that, but they automatically think I am because he's Caucasian.
Right.
I have nothing.
Again, optics. Yeah.
So, Craig, what you doing? Yeah, I can't do it Thursday. Probably Friday. I might do a key session with you. Because I'm supposed to be.
Deanna said, Craig, you being nosy and messy. Why you so happy when folks got to talking about their lovers and you don't like transgender folk? Girl, where you get that from? Girl, get out of my space.
Craig, don't even indulge in that.
Right.
Friday, tomorrow I'm supposed to go pick up a rental because I'm supposed to be going to Miami just for the weekend. Probably like I leave Friday, come back Monday. So I'm gonna see what they giving tomorrow.
Okay.
And then if I don't leave, I will have a car, so I'll probably be able to come see you Friday, or probably like Thursday-ish, because me, Oliver, and Rock are doing a mukbang.
Where?
Thursday at Oliver's house.
There you go with that. There you go with that the Corona shit. Who doing the food?
Harley.
That's 4 people in the room.
Girl, don't come on here with that shit, pussy asshole, because you might get cussed out, bitch.
There you go. There y'all go. Look, they finally tell the people that they can go out just a little bit, and here y'all go scheduling mukbangs and shit.
So I want to do so. You know, bitch, me and you got to do a motherfucking vegan mukbang.
Right.
So when you gonna be ready? But if I get the rental Wednesday, I don't take the rental back to the following Wednesday. So if I come back Monday, bitch, me you can do the mukbang Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do it Tuesday though. That ain't because I'm gonna be trying because my birthday is Monday.
Oh, your birthday is Monday, or?
And not that I'm gonna be out doing anything, but and then we got that thing on Wednesday. You know, Derek J and I are doing that thing on Wednesday, so that's gonna probably be too much to be trying to get that in between there. Where's the moderator to block that bitch, Deanna, talking to me like she know me? Bitch, you don't know me.
She'll be all right, girl. She about to get blocked.
Girl, these people kill me getting on these in these chats thinking they didn't heard little pieces of things you say. You ain't never heard me say nothing about I said before that I had trans issues prior to meeting Madison, and I said that I could have been classified as transphobic. Not that I would have been going out trying to bash somebody or anything like that, but I didn't understand the community, and so I probably was one of those. Not probably, I was one of those people that was like, ooh, like I didn't want to get too close. I was the same way about drag queens when I first came into the community.
I deleted that hoe because I ain't got time for the other because she said messy.
But you know what? That's real, and that's not just in the Black community. That's in the Caucasian, all communities.
It's all communities. But, you know, that was one of the conversations that Madison and we've been saying forever that we were going to have publicly, because I think that my former perspective on it would probably help some other people who probably are currently where I used to be. Because you couldn't have told me before working with Madison. I mean, I've known trans people before. Mm-hmm. You guys probably know Jasmine Bonet. Jasmine she was in my stage play. And so I knew her and we worked together, but I didn't get as close to her as I am to Madison. And so I didn't really understand a lot of that. And I was just like, wait, trans, what? I didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really try to take the time to understand it. Mm-hmm. And so
that's fair.
Yeah. So, but now I'm in a space where, you know, I get it. And I see the humanity in that community, in every community, you know? So I just think that if she and I had a conversation, it could really help educate some other people and clarify some things for people.
So, do y'all thing. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank you, Craig. Craig, I'll text you later on tonight. If I don't text you, bitch, you know, bitch, it's late. Oh, I'll wrap this up, bitch. I'm gonna be I mean, I'm still. My sleep pattern being off, so bitch, I've been up since like 6:15 this morning, bitch.
Right. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Naturalista and Jayla and all you guys. I appreciate it.
I think people just got to understand when somebody's speaking their truth, they don't understand something. That's them trying to learn more about it. Because honestly, it's just fair. I'll be very honest about some things. Hell, I was telling Chi Chi earlier that, you know, although I mentor certain people from the trans experience living in the trans life, I've never wanted to be in the forefront about it.
You never wanted to be the voice. You never wanted to be the
face. And it wasn't that I was scared. It wasn't I was scared. I just didn't want to be. I didn't want that responsibility.
Yeah.
But however, now I'm just like, man, fuck it. God put me here. I went through all the shit I went through, and it wasn't for just me. It was for another purpose. So now I'm open to it. But when people are trying to understand, you have got to allow them to be honest about how you feel and help them understand.
But you know, I said this the other day, and I know Chi Chi, you're gonna wrap up. But I think we were on the morning show, I think, and I was saying that part of the reason that it's so difficult for people to have honest and healthy conversations where we can really grow in between communities. It's because we're afraid to have honest conversations. Like the reason why we have racial issues is because white folks are afraid to ask black folks specific questions that they really want to know out of fear of being called racist. But it's like, well, how do you actually learn if you can't ask the question? Same thing with the trans community. How do we ever really learn about the trans community if certain questions are off limits? Like that's the only way that we learn and we can grow.
Facts. We'll save that because Chi Chi got to go, but I've got a lot to think about, especially being in an interracial relationship. Oh, I've got a smorgasbord of shit that I've learned.
Right.
Anyway, Chi Chi, you be safe and have fun and all that great shit.
Yes, I need to go see my mom, and people want me to see me traveling, so I'm trying to just.
Baby, that little YouTube check must be popping, baby. Can I get a couple dollars?
You take food stamps, girl.
What, Chi Chi?
You take food stamps, girl. I'll buy you a meat pan, girl.
Look, quiet as this kept. I'm waiting on mine.
It's like no water system.
Where's my food stamp?
Bitch, right. But Savon, somebody asked, what's your IG? Jayla Smith wants to know your IG, Savon.
The Savon Experience. All one word. It's on IG and Facebook. And then for YouTube, it's Savon and 4 1s. Savon 1111.
Cool.
I've always loved that name. I've loved that name since Love Jones. The guy's name on there was Savon. He pronounced it Savon.
Uh-huh.
Y'all remember? You remember?
I do remember that. And what's so funny is, bitch, we think it's so cute, but bitch, it just means soap in French. And for me, when I was in 9th grade, it was a running joke. Don't drop the soap, bitch. So I was like, bitch, I'm Savon. If you drop me, bitch, you get fucked. But that's it. We're not gonna
oh my God. Good night. Bye, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Be safe, everybody. All right. Bye.
So, Auntie, you know, you got my number.
Have fun.
That thing that you told me to do earlier, bitch, they denied me.
Talk to me offline. I need to understand what that's about because that's not how it's supposed to go. So we'll talk. Ain't nobody
tomorrow. What you doing tomorrow?
After 4:35, nothing. Talking to you if you call me.
Okay. Well, we'll do that tomorrow then. All right, Auntie, I love you. See you tomorrow. You know, I'll talk to you later on tomorrow. So we'll talk about it.
All right. Good night.
Same to you.